Hey guys, and happy Tuesday. So today, this is my inspiration piece. I'm not duping it, but I just thought it was cute and figured I could make something that fit my decor. I have made these rolling pin signs in previous DIYs. I'll link them down in my description box. But I have these two. One of them was a cutting board, and I just added a piece to it. But what I use are these lath pieces along with the handles from the paints, the stir sticks. You have all these handles left over, and that is what I use for these. But I actually, for the middle piece, I use one of the whole paint stir sticks, and then I use the laths for the other side. But so the first thing, so I did those, and I had two of them already made. So I decided to go ahead and put them to use. So what I did was, just to give this a little bit more stability, was I glued two like smaller stir stick pieces. These are just pieces that I have like in my stash. I have a bin full of like wood pieces. I'm going to take my Gorilla Glue. This is some amazing glue. They sent this to me to try out, and I absolutely love it. It's thicker than regular wood glue. It bonds amazing. I love it. So I went ahead and I just glued those two pieces on the bottom to give it a little bit more stability so that I can actually put some stuff on the shelf. And I just put a bead of the wood glue on the two sides and then a bead of hot glue in the middle, just to give it that long-term, short-term hold. And then I just kind of measured out to make sure that I put the pieces in the same spot, just so that they look uniform, when you're looking at it. So once I was done doing that, I had cut down 4 pieces of the lath, and I'm going to use those to hold the pieces together. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to do wood glue and a bead of hot glue, again for the short term, long term hold. And I'm also going to add a couple of staples, just to give it more stability, since I am going to be using it as a stand. I don't want anything to fall, and I don't want it to fall apart. So I'm just going to make sure that I measure out where I want to put this on the side there. And again, I'm just going to use the wood glue, hot glue, and I'm just going to make sure that everything is right where I want it. And then once I'm done doing that, I'm going to put obviously 4 pieces on there. And I'm just going to secure everything. Again, wood glue, hot glue, and staples. I wanted to use the brad nails on this, but I ran out of the smaller ones that I could have used for this. So I just ended up stapling it, although the nails would have looked a lot better and a lot cleaner, but the staple gun, the staples worked just fine. So once I was done doing, putting the 4, I guess they're legs, because they're, it's a kind of like a little tier tray, or just like a little shelving unit. And I thought it would be cute for like a kitchen, or even if you have space in your dining room. This would be a really cute little stand just to put little decor pieces on. And I love making minis, so I'll probably be making some minis for this here in the near future, even though I have plenty. But I'll make something that kind of goes with this just a little bit better. So again, I'm gonna go ahead, put all 4 of the legs on there, and I'm just trying to show you kind of how I assembled it just a little bit, just so you can have a better idea. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and assemble it. So guys, today is the Chic for Cheap challenge. I haven't been able to participate in a couple of months, but I love this challenge. It's one of my favorites. It's hosted by Christy Creates, and this month her co-host is Cutting Corners Vinyl. Sorry about that. And I will have the playlist, the links to their channels, and all that information in my description box. So please be sure to check them out. And if you're coming over here from the playlist, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you stick around, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below and just let me know that you came over from the playlist. I'm so glad to have you here. And to all my returning subscribers, I appreciate you. Thank you so, so much. So the next step is just putting the top like tier on here. So I'm going to take the other rolling pin and I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to start off by gluing it, and again it's the wood glue hot glue combo, and I'm just going to glue it onto all the like corners there. And the angle is so weird just because it's kind of a tall piece, and the way that my phone, you know, the stand is, I just couldn't get it to get like a really good angle. So sorry, it's a funky angle, but this is, you know, the best I could do right now. So the next thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and I'm going to put a couple of staples on each side, again just to give it more stability and make sure that it stands straight up and everything holds together really well. Again, brad nails would work, you know, look a lot better, but I didn't have any, so staple gun it is. So then the next thing that I'm going to do is I actually ended up getting a couple of clips and putting them on the bottom because the bottom pieces were kind of moving around. And guys, I used this antique wax from Walmart, the new one that replaced the Waverly, and I don't know, it's up in the air. I don't like the color of it. It looks like melted chocolate. I don't know. I'm gonna do a review over on my haul channel, so I'm gonna link that down in the description box. Also, here's my little guy. It's bedtime and I was trying to hurry up and finish, and he just wasn't having it. But anyway, so I will do a review over on my haul channel, and I will review the Waverly, this one, and the Craft Smart, which has kind of become my favorite. So I'm a little bit partial to that one, but just go ahead and check it out. So I just went ahead and put a whole coat of this all over the shelf, and I ended up not recording the rest of it, but this is what it turns out once you put that whole coat. You can paint it whatever color you want, stain it whatever color you want, but this is how it looks, and I absolutely love it. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, be blessed and be the reason someone smiles. Bye guys.